What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. We're gonna hop right back into it. All right, so at the end of the last episode, we saw somebody suspicious in here. We walked in and he left, so we're gonna go find him. But can we go in here? Yeah. A horse racing magazine.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Enthusiast. Anything else over here? Horse racing tickets.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Actually, wait. I can turn it around. Okay.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
I gotta remember that I can start turning stuff around then.
A telegraph.
Oh, so I can contact my brother. Hold on. Anything else I can look at in here? Okay, so let's contact my brother.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
Okay. There are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracao, however it's said. And so both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracao consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the miners. Okay. So we know that the Mexican okay, so the Mexican Caracao had the deal done first, but the Chilean Barcazas group, they snuck in and they took it. All right, so let's look at our clues. So I wouldn't say that. WEA coal mines. Oh, not that. Nope. All right, so let's go find this.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
You think so? All right, so these are suspicious people. Well, I'm just gonna call them suspicious people. Or people we've come in contact with. Alright, so flooded area. Okay. Why did he say I should check it out if there's nothing nothing to check out over here? Let's see if he has something to say about the flooded area.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction. but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Horse racing?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Alright. So I know they want me to go somewhere else. But let's find this guy who disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, he's right there. So he just randomly went back in after we left?
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
De Chile. Okay. Got wrinkles. Smart clothes. What is that supposed to mean? Martial arts. Expensive cigar.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Oh, because you're smoking those cigars.
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Okay, so alright, so the Mexican Caracal Company held a grudge against Chilean, as the Chilean were favored. Okay. Oh, okay. The Mexicans organized the Chilean stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all of the passengers except the Chileans. That makes sense. Alright, so let's go to the beach.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Okay, so
Holmes, I don't understand. Why
Let's
do you
go.
care so much about this business with the mines?
let's go take a look over here. Nothing. Oh,
This
what's
place
this?
was abandoned fairly recently.
Somebody lost the UGG boot. Up, there's blood. You're not gonna say nothing?
An abandoned gypsy caravan. An advertisement for lake cruises.
All right. So someone left some clothes here.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
All right, coastline. Anything else? Las Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Alright, label is on it. Okay. So we've inspected the beach. Oh, look what he's reading. Okay, so let's.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
I think there should be something down this way, right? No, I was looking at this green dot here, so I thought something might have been down here. No, don't. Is it this right here?
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look.
Let's see.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay. Anything on the ground? Nope. Anything that I can see? Nope. Okay.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Alright, so let's go to the quarry.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Alright, what's this? Old railway to quarry. Okay, so it could be sunk. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry. I don't think that's it. This train cannot be sunk in the quarry because the overroad that leads there is missing some rails. Yeah. Oh, is it this right here? Interesting. Alright, so what we got over here?
There was a building here not so long ago. It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Alright. So it was disassembled pretty quickly then. Multiple traces. Heavy tire.
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
Alright, get the measuring tape out.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Just like
These
the one
traces
at the
are
beach.
relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Something is going on here.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Alright, so let's search the archives for Las Zarpas. Let's see. The label was found at the beach. Okay, so there we go. La Zarpa's barge transportation. Okay, so the La Zarpa barges are leaders in heavy good transportation. The La Zarpa's label belongs to the Mexican consortium Caracol, who cover shipping, electricity service, and mining.
Here it is.
No, it looks like it's the Mexicans. Okay, we got another clue. Mexican Caracol have barges. Special transport. No, that's not it. Right here. Recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something heavy. Actually, I think old railway to quarry. Stolen tracks. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it right there. The train could have been sunk in the flood. No, I really think it went into the mines. Until something proves me wrong, I really think it went into the mines. Examine Doncaster railway station. Okay, so alright, so we got one more thing to look at. Okay, so It says to examine Doncaster railway station for suspicious details and clues. Oh, okay. So I went into come on, get up. Well, left luggage.
Railway post bags. This
Let's
post bag
see.
belongs to the station master.
Ooh, what's in here? A letter to his lawyer, a letter to his wife. We about to be nosy. Okay, 7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward. Okay, so him and the missus had problems, and she kicked him out, I think. That's what I got from it, at least.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
All right, Corwell Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debt. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Okay. Okay, so the train never passed through Doncaster station. The station master lied and sent the false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. But what is... The Mexican had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something heavy. I feel like, am I missing something like with these? Because I feel like we don't have all the clues. Okay, so I looked around to see if there was any more clues, but I did not read this page at all, saying that I found and utilized all clues in the case. Okay, so I really believe that it's inside the mines, and that the Mexicans sealed the Chileans inside the mine with the mine cart, with the prototype and the train, and blew it up and caved in the mine. It makes no sense that it would be sunk. I'm gonna go with my first guess. All right, so we're gonna go with this guess. The Mexicans sealed in the Chileans. Okay, so the moral choice. So it was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mine to hide their crime. So blind justice. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans had cost many lives. We must act quickly, contact Lestrade, and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict. Or, political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. It's blind justice. Screw Mycroft. Oh man, let's see if I get it. If I got it right. I'm trying to be 2 for 2.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Whoa. Oh, I almost shot him in the head.
Good shot, Watson.
Dude,
I always knew you
I was
were a
clicking on the
talented
head
marksman.
because there was a circle
I didn't
there.
want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Okay, I'm not replaying anything in this mission, so I'm gonna hold spacebar to see if my conclusion was right. Conclusion. Okay, yes. Wait, does red mean it was wrong? Wait. Was I wrong? I may have been wrong. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so that's gonna be it for this episode of Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishment. I think I was wrong on this case. If you came to the same conclusion, please let me know down in the comment section. But also, if you enjoyed this episode of Sherlock Holmes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And until next time, guys, I am out of here. Peace.